today's video, we're going to be doing something a little bit different than what I normally do on this channel. My main focus on this channel is health, beauty, makeup, and lifestyle, but today I'm doing a type of video I've never done before. And basically what I'm going to be talking about is how to grow on Instagram and how to gain followers overnight. This is mainly focused on smaller creators who have found themselves kind of stuck at a certain point and they've just not been able to cross over that threshold. I'm going to be talking about some of the things that have worked for me that have helped me get past that point. I was stuck between 1,130 and 1,133 followers forever, like weeks going into months. It was very, very frustrating. I'd gain 2 followers, I would lose 1. I'd gain 1 follower and I would lose 2. And even when I went past that threshold, somehow I always ended up going backwards. I couldn't move forward. It was getting very frustrating. I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong. So I did what we all do. I Googled and I YouTubed, how to grow on Instagram. And I came across this young lady. It's her Instagram right here. Her name is Nia Kajimolo. Very beautiful, sweet young lady. I've been enjoying her content. I will drop the links to her Instagram and the YouTube video that I watched down below. And basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be talking about some of the things that she talked about in her video, but I'm also going to be elaborating on things that worked for me as well, in addition to what she talked about. In a nutshell, what you are doing is you are going to other profiles. You are liking posts. If you see something that stands out, catches your attention, you're commenting. And if you also feel inclined to do so, you're also following. 100% legit. This is not shady in any form or fashion. You're not buying followers. This is just a way to help you grow organically. What I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of break it down into steps just to kind of talk about what I've been doing, the different steps that I've been taking, because the whole point is you are trying to save your little thumb muscles here. The whole point is to get the profiles that you're interacting with to follow you, to come back and interact on your profile, to engage in your posts as well as you engaging on theirs. If you do this, and you do this every day, you will gain followers every day. And eventually you will get to a point where you don't have to do it every day anymore. You just start to grow organically, which is what's happening with my profile now. I gain about 2 to 5 followers every single day now. I haven't blown up overnight, but when you consider the fact that for so long I was just stuck in this little number here, couldn't go past. Being where I am now is a huge milestone, and I'm very excited about it. And I just kind of wanted to share with you guys some of the things that I've been doing that is helping me grow. So let's jump into this video. I'm just going to kind of break it down into little different key points to think about as you are browsing profiles. Now, if you're not sure where to start as far as finding profiles to interact with, just start with your own followers. Go to their profile, see who they're following, who's following them. There's also a suggested list that will pop up whenever you go to the list of followers, or to see who they're following, who's following them. That's a good place to start, and then just go from there. So you go to this profile, look at their stuff, and then you'll see on the top there'll be suggested profiles there. You can also click to see who they're following and who's following them. You will find yourself an endless number of profiles to interact with. So if you're finding yourself stuck and you're not sure where to begin, that's a good place to start. Number 1, and this is very important, Instagram is a social media platform. Keyword being social. You have to interact with other profiles in order to grow. You can't just passively post, which is what I was doing. And I realized after watching this young lady's video, that's what I was doing wrong. I was passively, posting my pictures, passively uploading my reels. I would respond to comments in my own posts, but I wasn't going and looking at what other people were uploading or what other people were doing and interacting with them. And that's what's causing me to basically be stagnant. As soon as I started interacting with other profiles, I immediately saw followers and interaction jump, literally overnight. Number 2, you want to make sure that the profiles that you are interacting with have something in common with yourself. And it doesn't make a difference what your profile is about. These techniques will work regardless of what your topics are, on your profiles. If your profile is about macrame, you may not want to go and comment on a bunch of posts or a bunch of profiles about monster trucks, because more than likely they're not going to, interact back. They're not going to follow you back because your interests are not the same. That's not to say that there aren't any monster truck lovers out there that love macrame as well, but you want to save your little thumb muscles and mainly focus on profiles that have the same interests as you. Number 3, you want profiles that have a higher following ratio versus follower ratio, so they follow a lot of people. Say, for instance, you go to a profile and they have 25,000 followers, but they only follow 900 people. You can like their post, you can comment, you can follow if you feel so inclined to, but the likelihood of them following you back is going to be pretty small. And the reason is because those profiles are usually just looking out for themselves. And they don't care about the smaller creators. They're really only trying to follow and interact with people that they think are going to benefit themselves. That's not to say that I haven't had, a few profiles that are bigger follow me back, but it's very small chance that's actually going to happen. Now, you go to a profile and they have, say, 2,000 followers, but they follow 3,000 people. That's a good one because it means they follow a lot of people. You like some of their posts, you comment. If you follow, if you feel so inclined to do so, they will do the same thing back. If nothing else, they will at least like some of your posts and they will comment on something. And getting those interactions on your posts, just that alone will help to push you into feeds, because it's basically what this is all about. When it comes to Instagram, the hardest part about growing is getting people to see what's going on your profile. Like, your profile is just not showing up in people's feeds. Interacting like this is helping to get your profiles out there to people who would normally see them. During this process, I have come across people who have amazing profiles. Like, they are extremely talented, but they don't have a ton of followers. It just goes to show you that talent alone is not what gets you followers on this platform. It's socializing and interacting with other profiles. Piggybacking on that, I have found that the best profiles to interact with personally have been smaller creators. So you go to their profile and they have 600 followers, but they follow 900 people. The reason why those profiles are more likely to follow you is because they're smaller creators like yourself. They're also trying to grow. So when you comment and you follow them, you're helping each other out. There's always going to be that small amount that don't interact or follow you back, but 99.9999% of the profiles you interact with, regardless of size, but especially the smaller ones, they will do the same. You will start to see those followers just grow more and more and more. So I kept thinking I'm missing something, I'm forgetting something, and I couldn't remember what it was. And then I mentioned the video and I remember what it is. Make sure that the profiles that you're interacting with are profiles that you actually do want to follow you back. As a makeup and beauty channel, I don't want thirsty dudes all over my page. Sometimes if you go commenting on profiles like that, they get the wrong idea. So if you don't want thirsty dudes on your profile, don't follow thirsty dudes. So just make sure that the profiles that you're interacting with are ones that you do in fact want to be following you back. So what have we talked about so far? 1, social media platform, very important. 2, you want to make sure that they have a high follower ratio versus, following ratio. You also want to make sure that you're interacting with profiles that have similar interests as you. That's very important. Smaller creators are some of the best ones to interact with because they are just amazing people who are trying to grow just like you are. Last but not least, you want to make sure that the profiles that you're interacting with are actually actively posting on a regular basis. I have found myself going to post and I'm liking this stuff, and then I go and I look and I realize, oh, wait a minute, this person hasn't posted since 2018, and so I'm basically wasting my thumb muscles here by liking and anything on their profile. So you want to make sure that they're actually actively posting on a regular basis. If you go to their profile and you see that the last photo that they uploaded, the last post that they made was, February 2019, it's going to be a waste of your time to interact with the profile because they're not using it anymore. They're not doing anything in that profile. So yes, last but not least, definitely make sure that they're actually actively posting on a regular basis. And that's it, guys. That's basically what I've been doing, and it has worked. Just the very simplicity of that just amazes me because I couldn't figure out what I was doing. Why am I not growing? Why am I stuck in this number? Because for a while, I was stuck between 1,070 and 1,072. And I couldn't break that number. So yeah, being on Instagram, it's a journey. It's a struggle, but you want to trust your journey. Like my little sign says back here. If you follow these steps, combine them with other techniques, you will grow. Just interact, try to talk to other people, socialize with other profiles, and you will definitely start to see yourself grow, and you will see yourself grow overnight. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give the video a thumbs up. It really does help my channel. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Tap the notification bell so you can be notified of any videos coming up in the future. You can also follow me on my other socials. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Be safe, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.